Hello and welcome to episode 32 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. So, we are planning to attack and kill the Emperor. So, yeah, let's speak to Yugiri and see what's going on here. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Nothing of use there, so... direct hit. And I am actually... considering if I'm going to put some materia into my gear here. It's a bit early for it though, but we are starting to gain a pretty respectful item level, and it will help us in dungeons. And quite frankly, I have quite a bit of money, so maybe I'll do that between episodes. Or actually, maybe during an episode and let you guys see how it's actually done. So, yeah, let's see what Yugiri has to say. Xeno's itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the Moon Gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiplied avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for a suitable hiding place. Alright. And holy crap, did it just get very dark? Oh, the sun is actually going down behind the wall here. Well, we are currently standing in the shadow. Alright, looks like a good spot. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Alright. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in the wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Yeah, I did that mistake once. Alright, here we go. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. Proceed.
He comes.
Got some very good hearing.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Stop licking his boots and start walking.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
All right.
Yeah.
This day you die! Leave this to me.
All right.
Oh, crap.
Let us put you to the proof.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run! Weak! Give me something to remember. Yeah. Yeah. Weak. Run, beast, run! Don't stop now! I see.
Yeah.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world, live! You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop the... My lord?
Alright, here we are. I don't think we were followed. Gods. I have no idea what was going through that man's head. But I am partly glad he decided to leave. And don't thank us. Thank Alphenode. He's at the House of the Fears. Patiently awaiting your gratitude. Alright. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about the Yugiri's plan. And how you of all people had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. That sounds like him, alright. As for you... I was rather composed, as I recall. Thought that is neither here nor there. Can you believe it? Faced the crown prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You have no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not going to stop until we're taking back our homeland. Sounds good to me. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. What am I supposed to do here? Wolves and weeds. Find find someone's grandson. Well, he's right over there. There we go. And confront Lupin looters. Okay. There they are. There we go. Wasn't that hard. Well, I guess we can do that one, since we are around here. So, these quests are... Well, so we eventually will get flying around here. Oh. Far away. No? There we go. Oh, was only one I needed. this then? Earrings that I have no use for. There we go. To this guy. That's the Ruby Sea. Oh, we still have more of these to actually pick up, so... Alright. Well... how far away are they? 336 yards to the west. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for giving, for not giving up on us. The Shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, Your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a womb.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
All right. There we go. Well, let's talk to some people here. Oh. I will be traveling to the Azim Steppe, Geoffrey. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's result. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply. Alright. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be a great comfort to see him again. And no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Ian is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chooses to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. Alright, 38 minutes. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not the story you'd ever hear in Sholyan or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds, no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Ian intrigues us, Joffrey, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane. Dealing with this troublesome Aetheryte, I could go on, but you understand. Hey, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim steppes at once. You will join us, Joffrey? For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many malms to travel before we reach Reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's a simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we have started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long. Alright, there we go.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. Or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want him dead. I want his friends dead. I want the heads of everyone he knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after him? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, he won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Alright. Wow. I completely forgot about this cutscene here. Actually, several cutscenes, so this episode might become a bit longer.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, What choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Alright, well, I will call this an episode, and holy crap, it's almost 50 minutes long, so yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And yeah, if you enjoy my content, then feel free to hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. There are quite a few people not subscribed to my channel, but seem to enjoy my content. So yeah, please subscribe, and so you don't miss out on any more of my content. I will be back again tomorrow. And until then, stay safe out there.